Duck season's coming early this year. The Robertson family is back with a new season of Duck Family Treasure. This time, the guys are trading in their duck calls for metal detectors as they travel the country in search of hidden historical artifacts and buried treasures.
Okay, well, look, I found a bullet in the exact place, trajectory-wise, that I think a bullet would be.
That's a 45 ACP. They shot 40 at that car that day.
Well, I got one of them.
Absolutely.
Me finding this 45 caliber pistol bullet makes me think this is the real deal. I'm fairly convinced that this bullet could have been fired at Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm pretty sure we have found one of the culprits.
I'm gonna tell you something, there's some things in these woods that have claws and teeth and a lot of stingers. I think I'm out of here.
Jase Robertson is the star of Duck Family Treasure on Fox Nation, and he joins us now. First of all, Jase, I just want to start out by saying how incredibly sorry we all are about the passing of your father. But I think I speak for a lot of Americans when I say thank you for sharing him with us. He was as wise as he was funny as he was God-fearing.
Absolutely, and the response was just overwhelming from the public. So we actually decided to have the funeral for him available for the public, so which seemed a little weird. I didn't really want to speak, but my mom, when we said, what would you like to do? She was like, well, I want all my boys to speak. Because she was concerned, because my dad always told us, he said, when I die, don't cry. He said, you can dance and you can sing a song, because as believers in the Lord Jesus, you know, he was fully prepared and was 100% convinced that I'm just going to a different place and I'll be back. So it was more of a celebration, but we do appreciate all the outreach.
Well, especially God bless your mom as well. I know that that is tough. So tell us about the new season.
You know, we're excited. It's one of the most fun things, as my dad used to say, you know, hunting, duck hunting, and this is just another form of it. We're hunting treasure. He used to say, hey, this is the most fun you can have with your clothes on, which was, you know, intended to be funny. But, you know, it's actually has its roots in the Bible. That's how I got into treasure hunting. There's so many parables and stories that Jesus himself would use about why he came to earth and finding things that were lost, which were human beings. And he would describe the joy that would come over you when you found this lost treasure. And I thought, you know, maybe I need to try that. And so next thing you know, we're having our hobby being filmed. And it's one of the greatest fun things you can do on the planet. And I know you're a history buff, and I'd love for you to get into this, because if you appreciate history, you'll really love this.
Yeah, well, I would love to come down and do it sometime. You know, it's funny, you know, if you're into looking for artifacts or arrowheads or anything like this, you have to be an optimist. You have to be hopeful. And, of course, the Bible instructs us to be hopeful.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's the same story. It's who you're with and the camaraderie that comes. And we're real competitive. And most of the stuff you're finding is trash. But that's what makes it sweet.
And, of course, if you're in the Robertson family, you have to be extra competitive. Jase, thank you so much. And we look forward to watching the program.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.